most of my artwork for my albums I've actually done myself. Um, and the kudos for that goes to Douglas Community School for kind of fostering, nurturing, and cultivating that inclination. I the kind of first triumvirate of artists that I was interested in were Vermeer, Girl with an Earring, Rembrandt, The Night Watch, and Jan van Eyck, the Arnolfini portrait, which was incredibly influential to me and also influenced Escher and people like that. But that was the catalyst for the kind of interest in art. And next we move along to Turner and Monet, the beginning of abstraction, and moving away from the common focus of the epoch into kind of more use of elaborate colours, schemes, and abstraction. Next, Modigliani, particularly the portrait of Beatrice Hastings, which I found compelling, and most of his other work as well, and also some of his sculptures, which he created under the tutelage of Constantine Brâncuși, the famous Romanian sculptor, of world renown. Next, the man who stands alone, Mark Rothko. His use of impressionist abstraction, but also colour fields. Cursory, from a distance, wouldn't be, anyone can do that kind of thing, but as you move closer and examine and see the pointillistic detail and the reasoning and logic behind the whole thing, it really is compelling stuff. Next, Pierre Soulages. His mid-period is quite enchanting, to say the least. Compelling. Also, the French love Soulages. So if you love Soulages, the French will love you. We love the French anyway. Next, Richard Diebenkorn. Particularly his Ocean Park series is scintillating, to say the least. Robert Motherwell, incredible art, but also a man of pronounced intellect. Next, kind of Sean Scully. Now, a lot of people compare him to Rothko, but whereas Rothko was a very mild man, very unassuming man, Sean Scully's a lovely guy, big man with a big character and an amazing gregarious personality, and that's reflected in his work. And he's a highly intellectual man, great man, Harvard educated, but very earthy. But his work is fantastic. Sarah Morris is one of my favourites of the new generation. She's an absolutely astounding artist, and I'm quite taken by her work. In an about way, Gerhard Richter. Again, amazing. I had the privilege of attending one of his exhibitions, actually a kind of a main set-piece exhibition in MoMA, and it was absolutely unbelievable. I also had the privilege of viewing his work in Cologne Cathedral. I played in Cologne and went to visit. I played with Jonas Burgwinkel, fantastic drummer. And we had a great time. And he showed me the sights and sounds, including Cologne Cathedral, which was amazing. With Gerhard Richter, a little anecdote. A friend of a friend bought paintings of Gerhard Richter years ago, maybe 10 or 20 paintings. And when Gerhard Richter became a quite in-demand artist, he sold those paintings for millions. And he's now a very, very wealthy man living in a mansion and independently wealthy forever. James Turrell, incredible man. His use of light and his use of natural light, incredible, compelling. Something else, actually. And an incredible man as well, highly intellectualized guy. Anecdote, he actually made the Sky Garden in Lizard House, about 1 hour's drive away from here. And the intriguing, titillating fact about Lizard House was that the Swiss government owned Lizard House up till recently. And the logical and reasoning behind that was that if the Soviets overran Switzerland, the Swiss government, the seat of the Swiss government, were going to relocate to Lizard House. Lizard House had a computer network that only the Americans could have beaten back in the day. Quite a juicy little nugget of information. And their ace spy, Bachmann, lived in Skibbereen, went around with an Argyle hat and pony and trap. There you go. Thank you very much for listening.